Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is for Mini Kit Monday for my November kit, which was a recipe list provided to us by Shannon. And the Mini Kit Monday ladies are Becky, Tracy, Kathy, Daisy, Shannon, and myself. All right, I'm documenting this photograph of my little guy with our miniature dash hound. I'll come back to that photograph here in a minute. I am using items from my kit, and these papers here, two are from Simple Stories, and the other one is an Echo Park. I think it was called the Fashionisha line or something like that. But anyway, so I'm putting the flowers and butterflies at the top and the wood grain at the bottom. In my kit, I had this leftover border punch that I created using an EK punch, and it wasn't quite long enough, so of course I cut it in half because my photograph fills in the empty space. Also, I had this leftover punch from my last layout, number 2, and I'm using the opposite side so it won't look the same. Not that each of these layouts will be right next to each other, but they might be. I also got out my Dolly punch from, let's see, who's that from? Let me look it up. And it is from, it's a scallop punch. It's a mini 8. And I don't know who it's from. Is it Creative Memories? We are memory keepers. That's where that punch came from. So I cut a paper 5 by 5, and you get a better Dolly scallop punch if you do 6 by 6, but you can certainly do a 5 by 5 or a 4 by 4. I guess the even numbers, they turn out better, but I did a 5 by 5. It's just kind of not a complete circular Dolly, but that's okay because half of it's covered. I'm going to double mat my photograph first on that vellum paper and then on that Echo Park paper. And then I needed my papers, the different layers, to pop or show a separation so that your eye can tell the difference, because I have a lot of tones that are the same color. So I got out that washi tape that is kind of clear with a black line going straight down like a diagonal. It's not a, it's a stripe, not a diagonal. All right, I'm going to take the gingerbread men, and I used my Creative Memories border punch system. And so I'm going to put that down, same thing. It was a leftover, it wasn't quite long enough, so I just cut it in half. I put my Dolly down here. And this layout is going to be really simple, and that's okay. I mean, I've done a few this month that were heavy embellishment, heavy layers, and some light, and you just mix it up. It's okay. And I've left enough room that I can do some journaling. I'm not sure what I'll journal, but I might. All right, so from my kit, I had this die cut that says love, and the orange is a little bit bright, and the bluish green is really the only new inner color that I'm introducing on this page, but I'm a-okay with it. It's all right, because it does draw your eye right down to the bottom of the photograph, which I want you to pay attention to. Also see in that photograph my little miniature dash hound in the lower left-hand corner. His name is Bojo, and Joseph is reading to him, and they're cuddling, and it was just a cute moment. All right, those two die cut pieces that are in craft are from Close to My Heart. It was released with a collection in October called The Hawthorne. It may still be available over at Close to My Heart, and I am a consultant, and if you would like to shop with me, I would love to have you as a customer, and my link will be listed below. That's my only little plug. I'm going back to my layout here. I'm trying to finish up with my title. I first thought my title would be Choose Love Guy, and then I said, no, there's a puppy in there. And so I was trying out that green alpha sticker, puppy, to spell out puppy, and I didn't like it, so I got out red because my little guy has red in his pajama shirt, so that works out perfect. So again, I'm introducing a new color, but they also they complement the photograph. That's what I'm looking for. So even though the word puppy is the only red on my embellishments, and the word love with that aqua green, it matches his shirt, but the other colors match the paper. All right, so then I have a flare, and I put it over to the right just to give some more balance to the lower part of the layout. I loved it on top of the O, but I had too much of a space over to the right. All right, I have this chipboard frame that says document. It helps tie in the die cut that says love with the white. So that's why I'm bringing that in, and it just kind of fills up the space to the right here. At this point, when I'm putting my layout together, a lot of times I'm thinking of threes, and when I was putting this layout, that wasn't even entering my mind until I finished adding this die cut, and I thought, oh gosh, where is my rule of three? Even though we don't always have to follow that on our layouts of odds, it's really odds. So it can be 1, 3, 5s. But anyway, so I decided you can do the rule of threes focusing on your paper. So I am doing that with the Echo Park paper, which is that kind of, I don't know what color you would call this. It's a yellow orangey color, but anyway, that's in my dolly. I took the leftover pieces, as you can see over there, placed it at the top, and then I'm going to take one of those little leftover pieces and tuck it in right there, and I tie those three colors together for your eye, for the movement. Then you're going to see me bring in some black enamel dots and some black puffy star stickers. I'm sorry that I say the things backwards. I really apologize. I guess because I get in a rush when doing my voiceovers, because most of the time when I'm doing my voiceovers, I'm trying to head out to work. So I apologize that I sometimes reverse the words in my sentences. All right, so now I had these wood veneer sitting over to the right. My focus was to use a lot of wood veneer this month, and so I brought in those little arrows there. Here comes those enamel black dots, which that word document is a very, very dark brown. So bringing in those black enamel dots and the puffy stars that are going to be in black, it just ties all that in. Okay, so my craft all ties in, the orange ties in, actually every color in here ties in. I know that when you initially look at this layout, you see that word love, and that's A-okay. I'm okay with that. Now, you're probably wondering why I moved those enamel dots from the upper left of the photograph to the right is because I wanted to bring your focus to my dog there. But in all reality, they probably should have stayed at the top to have that diagonal look for your eye. But if you want to bring attention to something in your photograph that maybe doesn't really stand out, that's a little tip there. All right, this layout is complete. Make sure you go follow the other ladies' links listed below, which will be Becky, Tracy, Kathy, Daisy, Shannon, and myself. All right, get out those documents, get out those photographs, document those memories in a fun, creative way. Hit that bell button and that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Bye.